Welcome to this segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound. This is brought to you by BeSimply.
Stars, trees, clouds, and the moon. They all have a meaning and they look just like you.
Welcome to the segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound. This is the Soul and Luna cycles. We are at a new moon. It was midday here on the Pacific Coast line here in North America, and wherever you are, it crossed over already. I am excited to encourage each and every one of you to recapitulate the past few days or week and pay attention the next few days. If you're receiving this at a different point in interstellar space, know that that which I share here will meet you just exactly right. It's the medicine that you will need to hear. So at this point in time, I want to talk a little bit about how silence really reveals and how the metaphor of Blue Star, and I'm talking about Blue Star from Hopi Nation, awakens everyone to see the truth. And so for all of you out there that might be attempting to hide something right now, it's a good time to come clean, because it's the people can see it no matter what your manipulation tactics have been in the past. And everyone can have these. They are super visible. And so the trickster, the coyote energy, is going to be almost like running in the birthday suit, the metaphorical birthday suit right now, because it's just everything's visible. And so silence, and this is something that all my relations have embodied, and when we've sat together and assist one another, silence is the alchemical mechanism that we communicate through. And so that's something that is foreign to Western culture, especially because there's a lot of pontification and sharing and posturing, especially through male, and especially when we get into spiritual practice. It's kind of ironic because the male brain actually processes words and syntax differently than the female brain. The female brain has a higher capacity to process syntax, and oftentimes what do we see? Female speaks a lot more, yet in this spiritual vortex that we're in, the male, the patriarch, has really commandeered the attention through manipulation and words. And so it's a beautiful time to, if you so to choose, to give yourself the space to let your voice drop and to practice listening. And the listening is not for words. So this grasping at physical words, you'll miss the transmission when you are trying to regurgitate something you read, trying to claim that you know what happened 1,000 years ago, 50 years ago, last week. Everything gets twisted around rather quickly. If you've played a game of telephone when you were a kid, you probably remember that, how quickly a story changes just in one circle of 5 or 6 people. What people hear and what they remember even saying is drastically different. And the reason for this is because one is not present with their speech and doesn't know how to keep their mind clear. And so it gets all jarbled up. And so in our society, where we have a lot of spin doctors, we have a lot of agencies, public relations, marketing, secret agencies that protect us. All of those have a way about them to spin things to manipulate the story that's being told for many reasons. I'll just leave it at that. So right now, if you so to choose, it's an opportunity for you to allow silence to fall upon in and around you. And that's a beautiful thing to do every lunar cycle, the new moon, the entry into it. And as I mentioned before, women would typically be menstruating. This is the time that you would be in retreat listening and harnessing vision and the alchemy for your entire community. And then the men at the full moon would go into ceremony, and they would be using their alchemy to prepare for growing crops and harvest and so forth. The woman is the sacred muse between here and there, and that ability to listen with the masculine also is super powerful. So no matter what kind of body you have, I encourage you to listen really deeply and allow silence to follow in and around you, and to create the space to be silent. And then from there, this awakening happens, and this celestial energy that's been long talked about has been awakening you all for some time. And at the same time, there's this cosmic feminine energy coming in and really encouraging each and every one of you to listen, to speak less, be in silence with one another, and honor what's awakening in and around you. Because, as we've talked about, the observer, the more people that are observing the what is, there's only one what is, the easier it will be for everyone to see everything for what it really has been, and also to help carry that vision forward, to make a commitment with self and others to be courageous, to see what is. And, you know, being that we're in winter here in North America and summer in Southern Hemisphere and Northern Hemisphere, this is that time where we have fear, and joy is the alchemy. Not too much joy, just enough joy to help counterbalance these two plays with one another. And this is happening internally with you too, right and left hemisphere. And so when you give yourself the space to digest death in the winter time, your death, other people's death, really honoring that which is lifting off from the earth. This is a very profound moment so that you can awaken to things that you didn't realize, and you can remember aspects of yourself. And this is that caveat that when there's more silence than speech, that one can connect the dots. And this is also in Eastern practices, cause and effect. That's what karma is. So if you choose to take an action that's diminishing to yourself and others, there's a consequence for that. And that's it's a scientific method and that can prove that. And then also it's an eternal method. And what happens at actual death is that things get revealed, because the soul that was held in a physicality, a body, when they leave, when they touch off, they can see all things. And the elders can see all things. And that's why the communication, like when we're supporting one another and working together, there's no words needed. And the communication is very accurate and clear. And so when someone shifts from physical form back into full awareness in the eternal being, everything's visible. So any action that one is taking that is not for the benefit of the one that crossed over, or anyone that is taking action in their life right now that's based on manipulation, irregardless if they have someone they love just cross over, it's visible. because we have this cosmological being, star being, the blue star, awakening us. And this has been a consistent process that everyone's been going through, humanity's been going through, and there's no way around it. It will be happening and continue to happen. It happens in waves. And the reason for that is because if everyone saw everything at once, it could cause a lot of vulnerability for everyone. It takes time to digest when one starts to see the absolute of what is. And so for you all, some of you came in fully awakened in this lifetime, and you didn't fall into the Dorothy spell, and others maybe dipped in and then started to awaken. And that whole frequency of seeing what is, keep holding it, and do it in silence, because that will allow the space, because there's no real time, the space for others to see. And it's super powerful. And you can feel it. I mean, when I've been in different places in the world and I'm with traditional leader and we're sitting there and the silence is there, you can feel what's going on. And likewise, the transmission. So as we enter into this new moon, create more space, if inspired, or whenever you're hearing this, for silence. And then see what starts awakening within you. And the courage part, because death is connected to fear. The root fear for everyone is death, because there's the perception that this is a finite experience, and it might be to many, and that's okay. But when one shifts to eternal, it's a different awareness with someone, from a physicality to a spiritual being, an ancestral being, and then maybe back to physical being, or maybe into nirvana or the kingdom of heaven. Wherever is comfortable for you right now, you'll realize more of those truths as you continue to go through your own awakening in the way that you were destined to. And so what happens, and why that word is there, is the energy of this cosmological being is to bring this dimensional field that we're all participating in back into harmony, because it's been dissonance for some time now, and the opportunity to trick people is over. So like I said, even if you have minor tricks or big tricks, I encourage you to humble down and become true to what is for you sooner than later, because it will get exposed more rapidly than it has in the past, where, people are like, oh, that happened 20 years ago, and now they're seeing the truth. This is like real time being revealed, and it's going to continue to speed up because of the tipping point that we're entering into. So with all this being said, I'm going to keep it shorter tonight, being to honor what I'm talking about, the silence. We'll have a little extra silence in meditation, and allow these awakenings, welcome the awakenings to happen from within. If you over fixate on the outside world, you'll miss out on this really beautiful opportunity to awaken to higher aspects of yourself and to bring yourself into integrity and harmony, which is a beautiful, beautiful place to be. It's the ultimate way that we can serve one another. So with that being said, I welcome you to come up into an upright seated position, taking a deep breath in, and then exhale out. Again, inhale. And exhale. And another one, inhale. And exhale. And And then gently from there, start observing your natural breathing pattern, breathing in and out. Just observing how the breath enters and exits your body.
circle in the sun.
And gently from there, I welcome you to gently lean back and recline or move fully into Shavasana, a prone position on your back with your palms facing upward as we transition into receiving sound. As you settle in, just take a nice gentle breath into the heart and out. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. And then continue to follow your natural breathing pattern.
Ano ani
Taking a soft, gentle breath in and out of your heart center. Gently breathing in and out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. And then gently from there, just bring your awareness back to my speaking voice. And when or if you're ready, you can come up into an upright seated position or stay where you're at. And just take a moment to express gratitude for all aspects of yourself. Taking another deep breath in and out. Good. And gently from there, just welcoming you to be, and if you wish, send some kindness and compassion out beyond here. And I just want to gently close this out with encouraging you to listen more, find time and space, I should say, find space to be in silence with yourself. And all the pontification is a distraction from sitting with the silence from within. And within that space with yourself, you will feel a deeper understanding of what is transmitted. It's not verbal, it's not visual. And you will also begin to having deeper awakenings with yourself and the opportunity to reconcile past actions, to find humility for where you have participated in tricking others, and bring yourself into alignment and have compassion for others as their veil drops in and around them. So if inspired, this is your moment to shine bright, let all that fall away and step into right action within yourself, your inner code of ethics, and that will help you reach higher levels of inner mastery and help our humanity as a whole. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank Random Rab, Kadri Scott, Dante Marino for their contributions. And we're going to exit out with a little Kadri Scott. She has a new album out called Higher, and this song is called Just Me. And I encourage you to listen deeply to what she has to offer. Until next time, this is Suzanne signing out with a full heart, a soft gaze, a deep bow, and a namaste. Be simple.